up? Good morning. My name is Chris. This is Wheelhouse Trading, and welcome to the Wheelhouse. So just wanted to get on here, give you a little bit of information on what's going on. You guys, if you're already subscribed to the channel, you know what's going on because I was telling you back in September what was going to happen. And I was telling you through September, through November. Guys, see this right here at the top? This means the top is coming. Move to cash. See this, guys? This means the top is coming. Historically, this is what happens. I walk everybody through it. Then I was like, hey, I know a lot of these guys, they don't know, but they also don't really know about this. This is my field of study. So I was trying to explain. Well, lo and behold, good old Bloomberg today, 3 months later, gets a historian on the television that confirms every single thing that I've been trying to teach you guys. This is how you can spot market tops. This is how you know when to get back in too. This is why I always talk about a system. This is why I'm up over 50% this year. I haven't not had one day that I've lost money in all of January. Now, I know that probably sounds like, a rude thing to say because a lot of people are probably down, but you don't have to be. The only thing that's holding you back is you. I'm not holding you back. I'm on YouTube for free in my time. I used to make $1,000 an hour. Okay, I've been retired. I'm already wealthy. I don't need to do this. I don't get paid by YouTube. They emailed me and said to send some documents. I haven't even got around to it. I'm just here to help you. That's like my goal. And like you guys know, I fed 50,000 children the year before. Bought a whole bunch of kids presents for the Tots, the Toys for Tots drive or whatever it's called. Whatever. This time, I'm just trying to help you guys. I'm trying to help everybody. If you are not in my Discord, get in there. You can learn so much. I can teach you so much. I could have helped you prevent if you have losses in your portfolio. I could have showed you and taught you about the market phases. I could have, and I did tell everybody. I go look at all my videos. I've been telling you guys what's going to happen. It wasn't but 2-3 days ago that some of these other huge YouTube channels that advise people all the time have finally given in and said, guys, I think the market's going to come down. No shit, Sherlock. Come on. I've been telling you for 3 freaking months. I broke it down, okay? What happens at the end of a bull run right before a bear run? Railroads and heavy equipment manufacturers rally. 1. What else happens? The first thing is that the small caps break 9 months to 6 months before everything else. Okay, there will be a rally attempt, but it'll fail. Okay, then the next thing that happens typically is when it'll have multiple phases in the dips, and I'll show you. I'll show you that. Hold on. Okay, it'll have multiple pullbacks. Okay, that are near each other. Okay, that's happening. Okay, and when that happens, there is not a rotation, but a consolidation. So the money will move into safer plays, okay? Lower PE sometimes. Companies that are captains of industry, they're not going anywhere, such as like a Apple or some of these, Dow type stocks, or cash or bonds. And what happened? Did we have that happen? Was there a big rally on the Apple and Microsoft? That happened, yeah. And so then the next thing that happens is a divergence of the macros, the indexes, okay? So first is the small cap. And the Russell is already in a full-blown correction, guys. You're under the 200. You got the red ribbon. Done, data, okay? I'm going to help you and tell you when to get back in, but please, you've got to listen to me. Do not buy the dip. You could be at the beginning of the dip. This is going to be the dip that keeps on giving to me because I'm riding that sucker down and making paper. I am killing the game. If you don't believe me, go in the Discord. Go ask people. Go ask people how crazy I am in my trading and how sick the wheelhouse. Last night I was teaching guys inverse triple leverage, bull and bear within rotations, intraday with the VWAP, and then how to hedge and then how to pull a hedge off and double tap the gas intraday for the spurts and put the hedge back on. And I was teaching a lot of people pro techniques, and people are starting to make money. They're starting to get it. They're realizing, okay, well, I started over here at Sesame Street, and then I went to like grade school, and now I'm over here at like the freaking like masterclass. That's what you're gonna get. You wanna play with the big boys. You wanna make real money. Even these guys on TV and some of these fund managers, they don't know how to do what I do. I know that because I've designed systems and I just know that people are losing money. I just know they're losing money, and I'm killing it, like killing it. But you know what? I'm not doing the 9 EMA strategy. I'm not even doing the stop losses. I'm literally right in front of all my screens, and I am riding momentum off the minute. Yeah, I'm verifying that I'm in an uptrend on the daily. I can't even find anything in stocks on an uptrend on the daily anymore, so that's pointless. I verify I'm on an uptrend on the bigger time frames, hopefully the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and then I'll just wait for it to dip down into like a red ribbon on the minute, and I'll poach the momentum. I'm momentum trend trading right now, literally in and out, and I'm doing it with triple leverage, bulls and bears. So when a market comes down, it comes down 4 times as fast. Plus you put a triple leverage on, plus margin, that's like 6x times 4. I mean, you're making money 24 times as fast if you want to look at it that way. Or worst case, you're making money 12 times as fast, okay? Because markets go down 4 times faster than they go up, and you're using a triple leverage. Well, there's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of ways that I trade. I've had 1,100 trades in January already, and I'm up over 50%. I'm not playing. So I know how to do it, and I got a whole bunch of people in the Discord that are learning, and they're just tripping. They're tripping. They're like, what the hell, dude? How this dude is straight, and it's ninja assassin rooftop killer. That's me. I told you. I also told you I could see the future. And I keep showing the guys in the Discord how I know. How I know before everybody else knows things. Yeah. You need to have somebody like that on your side to win in this game. If you don't know the rules, you'll never win. If you don't know the rules, how are you going to win? That's why you got me, baby. I'm here for you. So check it. I want to say thank you. We got 5,000 subscribers on the channel. Didn't even really pay attention to it. And I was in the dashboard and I saw that I had like a little over 5,000 subscribers. So that's cool. That's like a milestone, I suppose. I always imagined that this, like the reason I'm doing this is because people want to learn, right? And people want education and they want to make money and they want to have a wealth transfer, but they're learning from the wrong people, or they're just not hearing the right information, or they are hearing the right information and not applying it correctly. And I also have that problem going on in my Discord, but I am tidying that up. I have people that are, doing the stuff that they always did. Maybe they're stubborn, or maybe they're not listening. I don't know, but they're starting to see how much money I'm making, and I think that they're starting to figure it out. Like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll just try that, and you don't even know how many people have come to me privately and in front and publicly and been like, oh my God, I'm not only learning so much, but I applied your tactics on this trade and I just made a bunch of money, and people are making money. And there's been a lot of people coming in the Discord, and there's been a lot of people signing up. And when you sign up to Jedi, you don't just get the group trainings of the Wheelhouse Wednesdays, which are insane. The stuff I teach you, I went back and I was listening to all of them. They're like 3 hours long each. Dude, I take you guys down the rabbit hole, like literally advanced trading, like just all kinds of stuff you probably don't know about or never heard of or thought of. Like, I take it deep in those Wheelhouse Wednesdays. You get that. You get 10 hours of one-on-one coaching with me. Just you and me. We could look at your portfolio. We could talk about whatever you want to talk about. Usually it's stocks and cryptos with the students I coach, but we talk about, I'm not a psychiatrist, but I mean, we talk usually about trading and stuff like that, but I'll talk to you about whatever. And, problems, solutions, like all kinds of stuff. And then you get the courses. And I am dropping nuggets in those courses left and right. Dude, I can literally help you see the future and print as much money as you want. I showed these guys last night in the Wheelhouse Wednesday. I showed them how I always know what the market is thinking. Most people think to just look at the futures. There is another way. Teach you, I will. So jump in the Discord. It is free. And when you come in, either tag me or any of the people in there. You can talk to anybody. The people that are purple are moderators and they can help you. and just ask about the Jedi Compound Challenge, and then get set up in there. There's a lot of people in there. It's becoming competitive, and it's a good way to kind of engage and learn the strategies that I teach you. But so first you get the small caps, okay, and then you get like the consolidation to the bigger ones, and then people pull money out of the high PE, which is usually tech. And by the way, when a market is healthy, NASDAQ will run hot. When a market is unhealthy, NASDAQ will come down. So it's divergence, okay? It's consolidation. You already got the small caps are gone. And then what happens is you get at these tops. And you got the lower highs, of course. It's bad. And what ends up happening is when the big money starts pulling it out, it's distribution. Okay, they're selling, and they're getting out. The first one out the door is best. It's kind of their thought, and maybe they even started that back here further than you think. So then what happens is, there'll be these little failed attempt rallies, and it'll make lower highs. And what keeps these rallies moving are traders, and it's called an expansion of volume. So there's always rotations going on throughout all the sectors and throughout all the stuff in a market like this. This becomes a trader's market. They're even starting to talk about it on the news, even though I started talking about that months ago, how prop traders and big traders would, that's why it was coming down at the end of the day months ago. And I was explaining, because I know what to look for. So when I start seeing, and just so you know, I'm kind of like at one with the market. So I come in here, whether I don't have Wi-Fi for half a day and make 50 racks, or I do have Wi-Fi and I sit and I look at everything, and is it an algo trading day? If it is, I know how to use that to my advantage. Do you? I do. I know how to use it to my advantage. And I basically will sit there, I'll get the vibe, I'll get the temperature, and I'll feel it, and I'll be like, okay, it swings up, it swings down, it swings up, it swings way down, it swings a little bit up, and I kind of like pay attention to it, and I'm clicking through everything on the minutes to verify it, and I'm even checking crypto. And I'm over here, and I got all the screens, and I got all these things going on, and once I get the vibe for it, I put my foot on the pedal. You know what I mean? And I buy lots, like lots of shares, not a lot, but like lots. Like bricks of them. So I'll be like 20,000 shares of this, or 10,000 shares of that, like a block, and I just boom, and I'll hit the momentum off the minute. You can't use most of the strategies, like trend trading strategies, in this market. You can't use normal stops. You can't do a lot of normal things in this market. But what you can do is you can do my system, and you can crush the game right now. And you can use my system in all the markets, but in this market, it seems to be the only one that's really working that I know of. Because as far as I know, everybody's losing money but me. So maybe there's some people out there, I don't know. I just don't know them. But I'm averaging like 50 grand a day kind of numbers. Sometimes 40 to 70, we'll call it. So I'm moving. And the more money I get, the faster it goes up. And I'm sending more over. So get in that Discord. Let me teach you. It's going to get bumpy. It's going to get rough. I've been telling you that for 3 months. We're already here. Okay, check this out. On the NASDAQ, done. Lower highs, okay? Remember, this thing, these stocks and charts and indexes, they go up and pull back and up and pull back and up and pull back and up. This is higher highs, okay? It's making a trend going up along with the purple and the blue. Comes down, up. Comes down, up. It's a base. Down, up, higher high. Down, down, up, up. So it makes a higher high, down, up, higher high, and now it started making lower lows. And when it makes a lower low right here, it comes down and it rallies and it makes another lower high. So I meant lower high, sorry about that. And then down and a rally attempt. Now this is the one I want to talk about right here. Back to expansion of volume. So when there's the bubbling at the top and there's the rotations going on because people are selling and buying. What that is that's basically, it's institutions and funds buying and selling and rotating, but it's also institutions, funds, and trading firms trading. And that's creating this bubbling top, okay? And what happens is when you get the divergence of macros, which first you had the Russell and the NASDAQ coming down, and you had the Dow and S&P going up. That's a divergence. That's bad. That's a telltale sign. But when the traders say, screw it, I'm done, and the expanded volume starts to lower, starts to contract, it all breaks. And if you notice right here, these two candles were kind of when the traders were like, I'm going to sit it out for a minute. Then there's nothing left to hold it up, because when the Fed says they're raising the rates 3 times, it's like a signal to institutions. They know that historically that is a signal to pull their money out. That's why $5-6 trillion got pulled out, which then freaks everybody out and creates the great shakeout, and people start selling, usually with gains or without, but a lot of times they'll sell lower than what they paid and at a loss, and eventually it breaks and nobody can really hold it up. You and I can't hold it up if all the big money is out. So then what happens is, well, now you have the lower highs, you created this whole new direction, and you have a red ribbon. You have a red cloud, and unfortunately you're down below this 200. Now, a lot of things can happen. Sure, you could bounce off the support, and you could try to get to the swing high and have a trend reversal, or you could fail and come down to this one, and fail and come down to you could go through all this stuff. But the main point that you have to understand is that this was the trend, this blue line, okay? The whole time that was the trend. It's also validated and verified by the purple. It's also validated and verified by the ribbons. And, it comes down, makes its red ribbon just like it did here. And then it goes through the 200 just like it did here. And then it goes much further. So just so you know, this was 84.80 and it went all the way down to 67.08. So that was 1,300 points. Well, just so you know, from here to here was 1,400 points, and we've already come down more. So I think that the NASDAQ has the potential to, if it doesn't turn around right here at 14,151, next stop on the damage train is 13,928, and the next stop from there is 13,548, and then it gets pretty dirty, which is highly possible that it could actually come to 13,087, and if it really wants to get funky, it could come down to 12,421. Now, I don't think it's going to go further than that, personally, because at some point, just like markets top, and by the way, all 4 are now going bearish with red ribbons, and they're going below the 200, and we not only are at a top, we are now in a correction, and we're about to have a crash, and then eventually, most likely, that recession. Just like I've been telling you, and now that famous historian on the stock market came out and said it. So, sucks. It's unfortunate. Doesn't matter. I'm making money. How am I doing it? How am I doing it every day? Because I'm riding momentum and I'm following the trend, and I'm doing it with non-emotion. I don't hold overnight. I got a ton of rules, parameters, conditions, and I robotically do it, but I do it with style. It's not like although one of my students did call me a computer. He said he's like, you trade so fast, you're like a computer. It is true. I'm like Mr. Hotkey, like I'm fast. In, out, and I'm clicking through all these, and I'm fast. 1,100 trades, and we're in what's the date today? The 20th. So 1,100 trades divided by how many days have we had in the stock market? So 20 minus 6 for weekends is 14. So 1,100 trades divided by 14, whatever that number is what my average is per day. Yeah, that's how crazy I get. But like I said, of course I cut my losses quick, and I'm sure I have a whole pile of crap, that took a little sliver, little paper cut, 200 or 1,000 or 1,200 or 2,800, whatever. Depends on the percentage. But most of them, 7 or 8 out of 10, are going up, and that's why I'm amassing. I'm like doing it all in bulk, basically. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing it in bulk because I'm doing it fast. And I have plays that I like. And right now, I like the idea of running hot against the sector, like whatever the worst sector is and the best sector. I'm longing triple leverage and shorting triple leverage, and then I'm getting the microscope out, not only on the small time frames, but also within the 197 different industries within the 11 sectors, and I'm targeting it. So is it semiconductors? Is it real estate? Is it construction? Like, is it aerospace? What is it? And I'm finding it and I'm hitting it. And then I'm in. And then when it turns, I'm out, and I might even go short then. And I'm just nonstop and fast. And it's working. And I told you it would work, and it is. I turned 350 grand to 4.5 million. I didn't even have the system developed. And now I just sent over $1 million to my new trading brokerage, and I'm already at over 1.5. And we're in 3 weeks. So I don't want to hear about 7 to 10%. I don't want to hear it can't be done. I don't want to hear it because it can be done because I'm doing it. So get in the Discord and learn from me for free. Okay? I am here for you. You're going to have to pay for the courses if you decide to do that. And that's how you get the trade alerts and the Wheelhouse Wednesdays and the group trainings and the one-on-one coaching and all the courses, of course. But I still will talk to you. I'll still talk to you even privately in the DM. I'll talk to you in the group, and everybody's cool in there. And don't think it's all guys. There's some really cool girls in there. There's a whole group of girls in the Discord too. Super cool girls. And yeah, it's not just guys. There's guys, girls. It's people that want to learn. That's who's in there. And the people that are in there are pretty intelligent people because they know that this is not the bamboozle channel, okay? This is not Mr. BS, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just want to, give you my opinion and buy the dip all day. No, this is like for savage, I want to make money, like real-time trading. This is what we do over here. We make money at the Wheelhouse. We're not wondering why the market's going down, losing half our net worth right now. All you had to do is click on my channel 3 months ago and heed my advice that it was going to and save yourself the money. It's like, I'm here for you. Just listen and just do what I say, follow my direction, and you will make money. But if you don't do it exactly like I say, then I don't, we got to work on that. We got to work on that. And here's the other thing. I have multiple systems, right? Everybody knows that about me. They know that I don't just teach one system. Right now I'm on a system. It's a highly advanced system, and it's not even one that I was teaching or even close to teaching in the courses. In fact, the market has made me speed up all kinds of courses that I wasn't even ready to do yet. I was going to do them eventually, but the market has made me do them sooner than I wanted, which is great, and that's why I've been putting out courses and tutorials on YouTube. I did the recession video. Watch that. I did 8 pro tips everybody must know. I did the 21 most costly common mistakes that investors make. I did that for you. I did a video on how to short. I did anyone that says the #1 strategy, so the ribbon strategy for buy and hold, all kinds of, I did all those for you guys just on YouTube to just hook you up. So you have like something to work with, And so I have all kinds of strategies, and the strategy I normally do is more like, it is still trend following and momentum based, but it's more like a pivot to pivot momentum based swing trading using classic stops with a little ATR pad in there. And I'm doing that, if it's very stable, a longer time frame, such as the daily. But if it's a little like choppy, I'll back it down to the 4 hour, and on and on we go. And I like the 1 hour a lot, but I'm past the 1 hour. I was on the 1 hour 3 weeks ago, but now I'm on that minute. I'm just bam, 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 like fast. I was just doing a little crypto one. Bitcoin fell past the crypto winter line, and which is bad. We need to talk about that. Bitcoin is like the Dow of crypto. Okay, this is why I tell all my students and everybody in the group, I'm like, I don't really mess with crypto. That's why I haven't been doing a lot of crypto alerts. And when I do, I make money on them, and I'm in and out. Like, I don't do a lot of crypto right now, because I believe that Bitcoin is like the Dow of crypto. And I'm big on the macros. I'm big on the indexes. Okay, I look at them every day, whether I'm in or not. I'm always in the stock market, but right now I'm always in cash at the end of the night. I don't care if Microsoft goes up $11 in the pre-market, because I know it's going to come down and I can hit that pivot or ride it up for the 4 that it's going to hit at the end of the day, and then I can sell it. Because I can do that, and I can do that 3 times a day. In fact, SoFi, I bought one of those bricks, those blocks of SoFi. Well, I did it like 6 times. Yeah, did it like 6 times, writing pennies, but having, thousands and thousands of shares. And I'm up like 14 racks just on intraday trading in and out on one of my little positions. And I had a lot of positions on one of them, which was SoFi, and just crushed it. and it's like good, and that's what I'm doing. And with crypto, it's the same thing. So earlier tonight, I was watching the chart. It was like crypto winter, and I was like, oh, it's gonna bounce off this neckline. So I threw some money in, grabbed some Bitcoin, wrote it up, and before I even made a red candle, I sold it at $1,200 profit, just in and out, scale in and scale out of strength. Don't wait for the market to tell you you're screwed. Don't wait for it to hit the stop. You already know it's dangerous. You're under the red ribbon. Okay? You got the devil looking down on you. So you're at the bottom of the basement too. You're on that final step of Bitcoin. So yeah, if you're gonna play the game, you gotta be in and out. It's like a burglary. You come in there and you're gonna creep in off that support and just snatch and grab, and you're out, dude. Like boom. Done. Just get your little 1200 and dip. So before it dips, literally. So look, red ribbons on the NASDAQ. Not good. The Dow at the 200 about to make red ribbons. Still okay though. The SPY. Ooh, same thing. And the Russell's done. So like I said, the NASDAQ and the Russell were diverging. And the SPY and the Dow are in a little bit better shape, but they're all coming down. And you got a lot of things going on. You got the Russia-Ukraine thing. You have the inflation thing. You have the rate hike thing. And by the way, like, I don't know if I should tell you this on YouTube. So there's a good chance that there might be more than the 3 rate hikes. There might not only be more than 3. There might be as many as 8, as low as 3, most likely in the 4 and 5 range. And it is possible that the rates might not all be 0.25% raises. There might be a half a point raise in there. Inflation is a little hotter than they're letting on. Okay, and I'm hearing some things. So as far as like sectors, one sector you can make a ton of money on right now is the semiconductors. Okay, so like, for instance, remember how I tell you the leaders, you always want the leaders, best earnings, management, services, products, and you want to be in the right sector, and you want all that stuff, right? That's the normal markets, and that was awesome then, not now, okay? I tried, I lost money, and I'm very good at that system. I'm like a pro at that system. It's my favorite, and I understand it extremely well. However, it doesn't work in this market, which is fine. But in that system, there's the guy who created it, O'Neill. He writes in his book. He says the leaders are what you want when you're going up. Well, the leaders are also going to make you money on the way down. And that system that I follow religiously, when markets are normal, okay, it's definitely for more of a normal. You can have volatility, you can have bases and corrections in that system. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is an abnormal market because we're at a top and we're at the beginning of the lower high situation. But in that book, the author O'Neill, he says you make money on your leaders going up, but those are also the ones that you can make on going down. So we all know that semiconductors have been like hot to trot, right? So let's go find like, okay, here's one on semiconductor. I haven't looked at it today. Let's just take a look. Okay, on semiconductor, definitely coming down. It's not past the 200. It's got an earnings coming. Volume's going up in the direction of price action, which probably means it's going to continue. All indicators are bearish. Okay, on an 8-hour, already at the red ribbon. So right after the 8 hours, the daily. 4 hours going to have a red ribbon, I already know. So look, on semiconductor was a total leader. It's already getting a red ribbon. When things get red ribbons, they can come down for a long, long time. So that's when you want to actually short it. So let's go look at some of the other big boys, the ones we love. AMD. AMD is about to have a red ribbon on the daily, like within a day or two if it has another bad one. And on the 8-hour, it's already red, guys. Okay, let's go look at NVIDIA. How could NVIDIA have a red ribbon? How could NVIDIA, well, guys, we're making lower highs. We're under the 50. Don't be asking questions like that. I already told you. I'm just kidding around. You guys should know NVIDIA already has a red ribbon. So guess what? I know, it's crazy. I shorted NVIDIA. About 1,000 shares short today of NVIDIA. Why? Because I know that this thing is dirty. Now, normally I don't tell you guys to do this under the 200, but I'm also not in, and it's just it was a day trade. So yeah, and I know that I can day trade in and out on NVIDIA for as many days as I want, making money going short while I'm under the red ribbon. Just like I like to go long when the daily is a blue ribbon, and it's also on the 4-hour and the 1-hour, and then I come to the minute and I wait for it to go red and I buy it off the momentum. Well, I do the opposite here. If it's red on the daily and red on the 4-hour and red on the hour, then when it goes blue, I wait for it to go red and I short from there, and I capture and capitalize. Capture and kill, baby. That's what we do. Savage ninja rooftop killers. Okay? We just collect money like Pac-Man eating pellets. Have you subscribed? What the hell is wrong with you? Have you selected all so you get the content? You better. Okay? Listen, when you're done listening to me babble, go into the description and go get yourself a Webull account. Right now on my account with that link, you're getting Apple full shares, Amazon fractional shares up to 2,300, and a whole bunch of other stuff they put in the random generator. Then click the Discord link and just go verify. You need to download Discord if you don't have it on your Android or your iPhone. Download that. I think you go to Wheelhouse 1, which is in the description, and then you put in your email, I think, and verify, and then you're in. Boom. You can talk with everybody. Okay. If you want to upgrade, go to Start Here and Subscriptions. Okay. Now, let's move on. So, I know another thing. The Microsoft and Activision thing. I think it's cool. Microsoft is making some serious moves. Not that they haven't, but they're making big moves. And I'm a fan of. I'm an Apple guy. I mean, everything I own is Apple. But as far as like investing and swing trading and leaders and what stuff, I don't have to worry so much if something goes wrong with Microsoft. However, right now I would. I think that's got a red ribbon going on too. Let me go look. But I bought Microsoft yesterday. I was trading it. When your whole watch list is red, you make this face. But I don't care because I trade with the trend, baby. If it's red, I go down. You know why? You know what the difference is between me and most people? Is I am not emotional to it. I'm not a sociopath. I have emotions. I get FOMO. I get sad. But I have a system. Okay, I don't lose more than this percentage, which is really less than that. Okay, I'm very technical with my entries. I have all kinds of buy and sell rules, and the same for when I'm shorting. And really, I know that I am the first mate to the captain. The captain is the stock market. Okay, I'm just the first mate. I do what I'm told. If I'm told we're going to Tortuga to fight some pirates, I don't question it. I go to Tortuga and I fight pirates. If I'm told we're going out to fight the British fleet, I go fight the British fleet, baby. If it says we're going up, I go up. I don't question it. If it says we're going down, I go down. I don't question it. If it says we're going sideways, I jump overboard and I get out because I don't mess with sideways. I don't do sideways. I do up, I do down. If it says to go short, I go short. If it says to stay in and keep going short, I stay in and keep going short. If it says this is crazy and get out on at the end of the day, I do that. If it says back down your time frames, I do that. I listen to the market. I do what the market tells me. I do not fight the market. I do not question the market. I do not question the trend. I do not question the consensus. I am only the first mate. But I'm a trusted soldier on that boat. And if you don't get in the Discord, I'm either going to make you walk the plank or scrub the decks. You don't want to scrub the decks, okay? You want to be in the captain's cabin, drinking Louis the 13th, maybe playing some guitar, hanging out, having fun, and that's what we do at the Wheelhouse. I'm going to cut it there. My name is Chris, if you didn't know. This is Wheelhouse Trading, and welcome to the Wheelhouse.